Greetings, every single one of you. Hope we are having a great day so far. So today, we are basically covering uh, the thing about the entries. Ne? We are actually covering the thing. Let's keep pushing. 200 subscribers. Yeah, we are heading there. We are heading there. So when was that? When was that? On the 18th. Today's date. It's the 27th. We discussed this trade on the 24th of July. So here we expected V25 1S to sell exactly at that area. Exactly at that area. So look at our target. We actually targeted this low. We are on the 2-hour time frame. We are on the 2-hour time frame. So here is it. Here is it. So accordingly to volatility 25 1s, you can clearly see we had this. We explained that this was an interest point for buyers needed to manipulate this area again. So the thing ke gore, that's our trade. We had our supply zone here. Ne? We had our supply zone here. We went to the 15 minutes. Look what's happening on the 15 minutes. Look what's happening on the 15 minutes. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Yeah, that's the trade. Trade on the 15 minutes. On the 15 minutes, we had this area. We had this area on the 15 minutes. Actually, we'll be trading this base. We'll be trading this area on the 15. From the 15 minutes, I go to line graph, man. I check, man. I check. Line graph. A line graph is not showing me anything what I want to show you. So we go back there. We go back there. We monitor the trade, man. Because we come into Forex. Forex is the hardest way to make easy money. It's not like in a construction work where you need a spade, what to get the job done. I guess. So here you only apply the methods. You only apply the methods to help you make consistent profit. Only need to apply this. So we come to V25 one as we go to 1 minute. How you should get your entries, the proper way of getting your entries. Yeah. Let me show you how we got some of our entries. So basically, you know the thing about trend lines. You know the thing about trend lines. We could be having a trend line from exactly where? From exactly this point up to there. You can be having a trend line up to there. Because we are just monitoring the reaction on this area. We are monitoring this particular reactions. You see, this particular reaction. So we expect the market to show some signs here. on this particular area. You can even try line graph. Line graph will show you something again. This was the area of resistance. So how do I get my entries? How do I get my entries? First of all, I zoom in. I zoom in. I zoom in. Where is my main interest to be taking the trade? I wish to take the trade exactly on this line. Né? Yeah, the entry. What makes the entry valid? Market left this particular area which acted as liquidity before you can go to the downside. You can clearly see we had a change of character. You see, look again. How can you miss the first entry? How can you trade this block? You use your Fibonacci. You use your Fibonacci, man. We want to trade above the 50%. The 50% is the middle line, so you can get another entry on this particular area. That's where you can get another sell signal. You can get another sell signal. You can get another sell signal to the downside. We should take it. You take it. You take it the lows. Again, you miss. Market always leaves you a place to come back for. Again, you miss the first two entries. You can do this again. You can do this again. You can do this again. You will understand. You will understand. You understand. Here is our 50%. So we always want to trade above the 50%. We find something that can hold our sell trade. We are focusing on sales, which will be this block, this particular block. This particular block will be focusing on it. We'll be focusing on that particular block. Then we go back to the downside. Man, our movement, where is our target? We be V25. This pair likes to create a head and shoulder pattern. Always, always, always. It creates a head and shoulder pattern. Look. Look where this pattern clean. Look. So from this pattern, what can you learn? Here, the distance between the head and this area, this particular area, what can we do about it? We take this area to the downside. Where's our target? We wanna target this here, this area. We wanted to target this area. Targeting this area. That was quite simple, man. That was quite simple. You use trend lines again. You can always find the entry. You are trading this, man. We are trading the retest. We trade differently. You are trading the retest. We are trading the retest. Again, you wanna invest more in sell. You wanna invest more in sales. What can you do again? You take your Fibo. You go to the downside. You go to the downside. You go to the downside. The reason why this market came up is because we took this liquidity that's been taking place. Then we reacted where at this particular zone. That was a demand zone in natura. That was demand zone in natura. So again here, how can you take your sell signal on this area? Basically, you go to line graph. You go to the line graph. On the line graph, let me see. Let me see. Let me see how I'll be taking the entry. I'll be using this load that's been here, and from the left shoulder here, I'll be using the load. That's my main point. That's my main point. It couldn't reach. Hmm? It couldn't reach. You see, it couldn't reach. Hmm. But for other people, your entry will be based. You just trade above the 50%, of which we are not that far. Ne? I will see the market is trying to create what? It's building liquidity. It's engineering liquidity. Hmm? The market is engineering liquidity. Look, this liquidity that's being left behind, man. That's been left behind. We need to break what? We need to break the trend there. Hmm? Need to break the trend there. So basically, we'll be trading this particular zone. Oh, we have any imbalance here. Mm. We're gonna trade this zone. We're gonna trade this zone. Man, what makes the zone valid? We left the liquidity here, man, before we go to the downside. Hmm? Before we go to the downside, in short, this could have been like this, man. Could have been like this, man. Then we go. Hmm? Hmm? You see, again, I need more entries. Remember, this is 1 minute. I need more entries. I wanna trade where? I wanna trade where? I wanna trade above the 50%. I wanna trade above the 50%. Hmm? I wanna trade above the 50%. So there, where is my main focus? Where is my main focus? I first check the line graph. Hmm? I check the line graph, and it's not telling me anything. It's not telling me anything. It's not telling me anything. And I could have missed this one. Hmm? I could have missed this one unless it won't make sense. I could have missed this one unless I place a trend line. That's a valid trend line. You know why? Because we had this fake out. I only trade a trend line when it does this. I have my trend going to the upside. Market come, it touch, it come, it touch, it come, it manipulate, play around, it come, it touch. That's when I invest more in buys. For sales, market will do something like this. It come, it touch, drop, come, touch. Already I have my first touch, second touch. Man. For the third touch, I need market to come, manipulate this trend line, do something like this. Come, then we go to this, we go down. Mm, Then we go down. So let's hope in, let's hope in, let's hope in, let's hope in, let's hope in. Mm. Main target, there is main target, main target, main target, main target, man. Main target, with the main target, we be targeting this area. We are targeting where the impasse started. Yeah, that's where we wish to close in profits. We wish to profit. So we had this big block, man, which holded this block uh, is a no man's island. It likely caused the buy. So how do you take your buy, man? Yeah, You take your Fibo again, from low to high. You wanna trade where above the 50%. Hmm? You wanna trade above the 50%. Where is the liquidity above this area? We got none. Hmm? We got none. We got none. So we trade the nearest block. Hmm? So we trade the nearest block, of which is this one. Hmm? What makes the block valid? Let me fix. What makes the block valid? Eh, is this area left behind? Mm. So kick the some S, then it drop the back to the downside. Mm. That was quite easy. Where's the target? Market already again created you a head and shoulder pattern in this area. You see, mm. The trend is going where? It's going to the downside. The trend is going to the downside. We invest more in sales. So we go to 15 minutes. We go to the 15 minutes. The overall target of the sell. That, remember, the trade started in the 2 hour time frame. Mm. The trade started in the 2 hour time frame. Started in 2 hour time frame. We targeted where? Where was our target? Where was our target? We are targeting this particular area. Mm. Targeting this particular area. Mm. So this one where our minor TPs. This one's our minor TPs. Those are minor TPs. Mm. I remember I traded to be man. That was based. I forgot to show you how I took this trade. I forgot to show you how I took this trade. Mm. Forgot to show you. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. So, please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, like, so here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, stay blessed, peace.